Hello and welcome to ThinkTask. In this video tutorial, I'll show you how to get started using ThinkTask. The first step is to set up your workspace. A workspace is a digital environment for a dedicated area where you and your team can collaborate, organize and manage your tasks, projects, and other information. Click the Settings button here to get into the configuration page of Workspace. Here you can change the name of your workspace. You can also change your workspace time zone, and this will impact your calendar and project time zones as well. Also, you can add new priority tags here and change the colors. The default priorities are high, medium, and low. You can also add new tags here for your projects and tasks and change colors. And later, these tags can be assigned to your tasks. Here we'll show all the projects, teams, and work pages that you archived from your lists. And also you can create a new workspace here. And the second step is to click on the Members tab. And this page will let you manage members in your workspace, and also you can invite members. So firstly, you can invite people by clicking Invite, and then enter their email address and click Invite. And they'll receive an email invitation in their inbox to join your workspace. You can also click Open on any member's tabs to open their personal board. You can click the dot button on the right side to open the settings window for each member. You can set their hourly rate, you can set their default working hours for every day, and you can rename the members in this workspace. Remember, this option is only available for the creator of this workspace. Everybody else can only change their own settings. Also, the hourly rate and default working hours may be used to estimate the project cost and calculate workload for your reports. Once you finish setting up your workspace and invite your team members, you can click the Home tab here to access your personal board where you can see the details of your tasks and activities. On your personal board, you'll have 4 default tabs: Overview, Tasks, Kanban board, and Calendar. Overview is the front page where you can see your to-dos and today's calendar. You can also add new tasks here, and I'll show you how to do tasks in the next section. For profile settings, you can click the Home button to change your name and change your portrait. The to-do list is a quick summary of the tasks that need immediate attention. And for today's calendar, it's an overview of today's events and tasks. You can also log out by clicking here and log in by another account. The Tasks tab is a list of tasks that are assigned to you. The time filter here is to specify the desired time range to filter and view your tasks. You can also click All Time to view all your tasks. And you can also search tasks by their title here. You can also utilize the sorting function here to arrange tasks based on assignee, priority, project, or due date. You can mark your tasks as completed or uncompleted over here by clicking this button. Green means completed, yellow means doing, and red means overdue. You can change the assignee of tasks by clicking the drop down over here. You can also change the priorities and also assign the project for this task. And click here to hide all the tasks that are completed. You can see the task details by clicking the task title to open the task details page. And click here, add a new task to add new tasks. And the instruction of adding tasks will be in the next section. There are 2 ways you can create tasks. You can create by AutoGPT, or you can do it manually. To auto-create tasks by ChatGPT, you can write or paste the tasks that you want ChatGPT to create for you over here in this inbox. For example, let's say I have a sales project with 3 tasks: lead generation, sales presentations, and closing deals. As you can see, I have all the details in my notebook. So all I need to do is copy all the information and paste them into this inbox, then click Convert to Task. And ChatGPT will automatically create all the tasks for you. Then you can click Save All Tasks to save all the tasks created by ChatGPT. Another example, I want to create a task asking people to create a website for our e-commerce business. For easier recognition of details for ChatGPT, please include a title, a description, when providing tasks. You can also specify who you want to assign this task and what is the due date. ChatGPT can automatically assign the task and assign the due date once it's created. Make sure the assignee's name matches exactly the one on the members page in our system. Otherwise, ChatGPT will not be able to recognize the assignee. And then you can click here to convert to tasks. As you can see, the assignee is already here as you put in the information, and also the due date is August 1st, 2023. Once the tasks are created, you can click here to save all tasks, or you can click here to remove this task. You can change the assignee here, and you can also assign a project for this task. And you can change the start time and due date over here. To manually create tasks, you can just enter all the details over here in this box. You can enter the title here, change the assignee, and if you don't know who's the best assignee, you can use our auto assign feature to ask ChatGPT who's the best assignee based on historical data. Remember, you need to use ThinkTask for at least 1 week to be able to use this feature, and this feature is all based on the task details you or your team entered into our system. You can assign a project for your task here, change the start time, due date, and make it a recurring event, daily, weekly, monthly, or quarterly. You can add a time entry here to add time or duration. The difference between these two is that at time, you'll have a specific date and specific time. At duration, you'll only be adding the duration of hours you work on this task. And the time entry here will be saved in the task details, and they will be used to calculate workload and generate reports. Once you're done, you can click the Save button here to save the task. For task details, you click here to open, and you can mark it as complete or incomplete. You can change the task type, you can assign tags, or use our auto tag feature to ask ChatGPT to suggest tags for you. You can change the assignee, use the auto assign feature, also change the priority. This progress bar shows the progress on this task. You can drag it and move it. Once it's more than 0%, we'll mark the task as doing. And if you drag it to 100%, this task will be marked as completed. You can change the start date and due date over here. And here you'll see all the teams that this assignee belongs to. You can also select the project for this task, and the task ID and link is over here. For task relations, it refers to the connections or dependencies between tasks. You can link other tasks to this task in the relations section. Parent task is a higher level task that contains subtasks. In this case, it will contain this task over here. Subtasks are smaller related tasks that contribute to the completion of the parent task. In this case, the parent task will be this task over here. Blocked by a task means that a task cannot progress or be completed until the blocking task is finished. Work logs record and track members' work hours or time spent on this task. At time, you will add a work duration of 1 hour to the task starting from now. The date is set as today, and the process hour is automatically captured at the time of the adding. At duration, you'll add a work duration of 1 hour to the task without the specific date or specific hours. You can also click the Start button here to initiate time tracking to monitor the duration spent on this task, and the tracker will record time intervals that exceed 1 minute. You can also click the Summary button here and ask ChatGPT to summarize this task. You can also type in Delete here to unlock the Delete button to delete this task. On the right side, you can create an empty page to start writing notes. You can ask AI questions, or you can ask ChatGPT to auto-complete this task or auto-create subtasks for this task. For example, if our task is to create a travel plan to New York City in 3 steps, we can ask ChatGPT to auto-complete this task. And we can ask ChatGPT to auto-create subtasks. I can click Save All Subtasks here. And once you go back to the Relations section, you'll see the subtasks that were created by ChatGPT. And if you mark one of them completed, you'll see the progress bar will advance to 33%. If you mark all as completed, you'll see the progress will become 100% for the parent task and will be automatically marked as completed. You can also see the details through the dependency graph, a tree diagram that illustrates the independencies among tasks. White for tasks not started, green for tasks that were completed, and yellow for tasks in progress. Once you mark all the subtasks to green, you'll see the parent tasks will be marked completed as well. Kanban board provides an overview of tasks, their status, and progress. You have the flexibility to drag tasks across different task status, modify their status names, and add new tasks. Click Hide Task to hide this task, and once hidden, you can see all the hidden tasks over here, and click the eyeball button to review it. You can click any cards to see the details window. And for task status, to do means the tasks that are yet to be started or are pending. Blocked means tasks that cannot progress due to dependencies or obstacles. Doing means tasks that are currently in progress. And done means the tasks that are already be completed successfully. And the calendar tab displays scheduled events, deadlines, and task due dates in a date-based format. You can see the calendar in weekly view or monthly view. You can also drag tasks to different dates on the calendar. Click the plus button to add a new page, and click here to change the name of this page or delete this page. You can start with an empty page, you can ask AI questions, or you can use our default templates, overview, task list, Kanban, or calendar, which is equivalent to the 4 tabs over here. Or you can add an image file, you can add a heading, or you can add any text box. For commands, press the slash button on your keyboard, and you can click the plus button here to add a section below, or click here to drag the section, or open a menu to change the section's height or delete this section. For the commands, it gives you quick access to insert various types of features, texts, and charts. For the AI usage chart, it measures the number of times AI was used by each member. For workload chart, it displays the amount of work or hours done by each member. The project to progress table provides an overview of project status with the progress bar, along with the information such as due date, estimated date, and remaining days until the project's deadline. The task dependency graph shows the relationship between tasks under each member. The task data chart is the distribution of different types of tasks within a team or project. The project allocation chart shows the amount of tasks each team member is assigned to each project. You can also add horizontal sections in pages and click the new section button here to add any charts or features here horizontally. You can also add a to-do list on any pages, which is similar to the to-do list on your home page. For goals, click the tab here and you can set and track your objectives using progress bar and the due date, while also providing options to customize the goal's name, add notes, and toggle visibility on the dashboard. The favorites tab lets you bookmark any personal, team, or project boards for quick access. You can add to favorites by click here or click the start button next to any boards that you want to add to favorites. To create a team, a project, or a work page, you can simply click the plus button here, change the name, and add any members in this workspace. After a team board or project board is created, the default tabs will be Overview, Task List, Kanban, and Calendar. Team overview includes a summary of the team's activities, task data chart, workload chart, AI usage chart, and task dependency chart. A project overview includes a summary of the project activities, a project allocation chart, a project progress table, and a task dependency chart. Work page is similar to any empty pages where you can add any features or charts, or you can use the slash commands. For both teams and projects, you can click the config button here to change their name, color, manage the members, set the time, and also choose if you want to archive these pages. Once you select to archive any teams, projects, or work page, you can only see them in the workspace settings once done. And after archived, please refresh the page a few times to see the change. And thank you for watching this quick tutorial. Everything mentioned in this video is in our Get Started page, where you can see more details of how to use ThinkTask. If any questions, please email us at support@thinktask.io.